Hello, everybody, and welcome into Friday, October 20th, 2023. And you're still looking at the screen background with their whatever it is. So all I'm going to say is get your cameras ready. This is a one-time deal. And William, when you get back to the H's, go with the word horrible. So we have William, we have Rich, we have Sam, we have Greg, and we have myself in Zoom. And, well, it is what it is. Here we go. That is supposed to be pink hair. I tried to tell her, yeah, trust me, I'll spotlight it, okay? I mean, I take no pride in this whatsoever, but I will spotlight this. I tried to tell her my hair's too dark to dye my hair pink. You can tell it's pink because there's some pink right there, and some pink right there, and some pink right here. Okay? Did not dye my hair pink. It dyed the roots, it looks like pink,
Yeah,
but it did not dye my hair pink. Now, she was like, "Well, let's do your beard too." And I'm like, "No. This didn't yeah, the beard probably would come out pink, seriously,
yeah,
but the beard no. I am going as soon as the stream's over tonight. I may be bald after washing my hair so much tonight because this is coming out one way or another tonight. Did not go as it
yeah,
should have went, but it's to be expected. I have dark hair, so
yeah.
hopefully everybody got a picture of that because guess what's about to not be shown for a while. Holy
It's
burgundy, yeah, that's right. Yeah, it is. It actually is. Ski Man says, "Holy burgundy, Batman." It is actually more burgundy
yeah.
than pink. Um,
You can't dye dark hair pink. You got
no,
almost lighten it before you can do the pink.
yeah, and then that wasn't happening. So, needless to say, that was that was about an hour and a half of my life that I'm never going to get back. But she wanted to try to dye it pink, so I said, sure. Happy wife, happy life, or some nonsense like that. Is what it is. Hope
Yeah,
everybody had a good Friday. I tried to do a little bit of a Da Vinci earlier, going over some of the things we did yesterday. Wintermute pointed a couple things out. Man, it's so cool having an extra set of eyes around because I miss things and he pointed it out to me, and it really does help. Um, Doug's going to do something for me tomorrow, but I got to send him an email because I forgot we're going to go to Champaign in the morning, and I honestly don't think I'm going to make it back by 2 o'clock my time. I've been trying to calculate everything out, and I'm going to do my best to get back. But what he's going to do, I can always go back and watch when during replay or whatever. So it's not that big of a deal. Had a very nice conversation with Doug this afternoon. Uh, Very pleasant. Learned a lot. Always learn things when I talk to Doug. Never fails. I always learn something. So I was going to send him an email later tonight and let him know that I'm going to do my best to get back. Um, Unless I can talk her into going an hour earlier, which doesn't really benefit us because the place she wants to go doesn't open until I believe 10 or 11 o'clock their time, which is in the Central Standard Time zone. And that would be 11 o'clock our time. If we get everything done within, let's say, 30 minutes, it's a 2.5 hour drive. That's pushing it because I know we got to make one stop coming back. So it's going to be tight. It really is. And I'm sure they're going to want to stop. And when I say they, she's incorporated one of her Filipina friends to go with us. So she knows where it's at, which is really a good thing. Um, I can't get no more embarrassed than I already am. Actually, it's a really good thing because her Filipino friend drives. So the next time she needs to go to the Filipino store, genius. She can get her Filipina friend to take her to the Filipino store. There's a logic to my madness. Um, we'll see. Hello, Chris. I thought you were not joining tonight.
I decided I'd join for maybe I
It's
don't
the
know if
pink hair, isn't it?
I don't know. I'm trying to change my desktop shortcut. I'm not looking at the screen right now.
Okay.
I
Well,
don't.
you're
I,
you're
I thought I changed it, but
you're not missing anything.
my computer must be wicked like yours.
Now the pink that's on my face looks really. It's over here. It looks really good. If my hair would have turned out that color, you got to laugh about it. No sense getting upset. Greg, you should dye your hair pink. I think your hair would dye pink really good.
No, thank you.
I knew that was coming. Figured to actually be a little worse than that myself, but
How about purple?
Are you friggin' crazy?
yeah, purple would work well with you as well. Any color would work good on Greg because he's got white hair. And I'm not gonna. I hopefully this comes out. I'm just gonna let it go at that. If it doesn't come out, I don't know what I'm gonna do for tomorrow.
Let me see your
Wear,
hair.
wear a
All
hat.
right. A mask. All right, Chris. I'm gonna spotlight it. It's much easier to see. It
You
just
really
didn't.
don't.
It
You really
didn't
don't
die.
keep
It didn't do what it was supposed to. And this stuff. I mean, the dye, honestly, is as hard as a rock. It got down in. I mean, it got down in there. That part down there looks really good. Of course, that's where all the white hair's at. So that part dyed pretty pink, but that's the brown that's on top. It just wasn't going to
And
work,
it's
and I knew it
up
wasn't going to
around
work.
the edges too. It's up around your.
Yeah, well, I
Or whatever.
not cleaned it off yet. That hopefully that will wash off as well as this stuff washing out. Great guy. We need more firewood. Yeah, I've been watching Robert's live feed of his fire. Man, he had that thing blazing a while ago. I will drop. Oh, it's died down. You better go tend to that fire.
I'm glad I do not have to deal with firewood anymore. I've done enough of that when I was a child.
Now, I don't know why I'm trying to share my screen to put this link over in chat. That's crazy. There we go. That's the link to Robert's fire that he's got going on. What don't you have to deal with anymore, Chris?
Firewood.
Oh, yeah. We got a fire pit. We've had 2 fires here. We're gonna have another one here pretty soon. I just don't know when. Before the first falling of the dreaded S word falls.
You didn't drain your beard. You didn't dye your beard.
She asked. I said no. After I seen how this turned out, I mean, the beard probably would have been okay, but I don't want a pink beard. I don't mind the hair. Seriously. Enough of that. Enough pink hair.
I don't think I would have.
Sam, you got anything going on?
No.
We know Greg's eating. What are you having good to eat tonight, Greg?
I was lazy. I had an Alex dinner, pizza.
You wait
he-
Of course, he made his 400.
breaking
sure it's
news,
400
he
degrees.
burnt his mouth again today.
You cool it down before you ate it.
Yeah.
Rich, you got your computer built?
No.
That was good. No. Have you started building the computer yet?
Well, computer. I just have. Well, first of all, I have to figure out where to put it, where I'm going to build it. Oh, I just have to get something to make it a little higher. The case. The things are too low for me. Furniture.
Oh, okay. William, I see you got your new headphones on.
Yeah, they sound
Yeah.
okay.
Audio
About what I
coming out
expect.
sounds really good. I can't vouch for how it sounds, what you're hearing or anything. Are they comfortable?
So far.
Okay. Tony Wallow says Burning Man. Yeah. We had ours going, our one fire we had going pretty good, and I suspect the next one we're going to have is going to be really good too, because the pine needles from the pine tree that's dying and all over the ground is going to be the first thing I put in there, because that ought to go up really quick. I'm thinking I might do a video on it. I don't know. We'll see. Been kind of a lazy day today. It didn't break 60 degrees. It kind of off and on drizzled. Tuesday, supposed to be 77 degrees and sunshiny. Anyone want to start with the word G and figure out where I'll be Tuesday night? Tuesday afternoon?
South of the Mississippi.
Nah, I'm not going to Sheridan. No, she has to work next weekend. If we were going to go anywhere, it would have been today, tomorrow, and Sunday. But we're going to go over to Champaign tomorrow. And that's just a one day over there, get what she needs, stock up on some stuff, and get back over here. I may have to talk her into going earlier. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to work on that. The more I think about it, because if I stand any chance whatsoever to make it back in time, I've got to back it up at least an hour, if not maybe an hour and a half. And it'll depend on traffic as well. And it depends on what time that place opens. I forgot what time it opens. And I meant to Google it earlier.
It may be a danger if you get her with her friend over there. She may spend half the day in the store.
No, it's not that big of a store, and that's not even a concern. I cannot type.
Get yourself a dragon.
They open tomorrow at 10 their time. So we need to leave at 7:30 our time to be there when it. Yeah, I'll back it up a little bit. Zoom seems small. Nothing's changed on Zoom. None of the settings have changed. It might seem small because there's only 6 of us in here. I have not changed the Zoom window. I have not changed anything in OBS. In fact, I have them locked in OBS so that they can't change. Now I can possibly go look at it, see what we can do, if anything. So, yeah, maybe when Alex joins here in just a second, it'll expand a little bit more. I don't know. We'll see. Go ahead and make some more co-hosts.
Looks normal to me.
Catch. Yeah, they're saying, yeah, see, as soon as Alex joined, now it does look off. It looks like maybe William's head's cut off a little bit. So that does look a little bit better. I'm going to, how do I want to adjust that? Or do I want to adjust that? I think for now I'll leave it the way that it is, just to see. Yeah, I don't like the fact when I hover over it, it shows that, but that's fine. Hello, Alex.
Hello.
Chap 2.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
nothing.
What's the grin on your face all about?
Nothing. Well, you remember how you remember how I feel kind of, this is one of them, I wish I would have thought about this before, but you remember how a couple of nights ago I said that I'm pretty sure there was a way to find the Wi-Fi password if you're already connected to a Wi-Fi on an Android phone.
Yes, I did.
For argumentative purposes, let's say sure.
Well, I figured out how to do that, and when I did it on my phone, I thought, well, that was too easy. I should have known how to do that before. So because that one phone is that they used to record at the church is already connected to the Wi-Fi. It's an Android phone. I can I can get the password. I can get the existing password off of that. But I'm still going to change it because it's still the gobbledygook AT&T crap password. But I can get the existing password off of their phone now that I remember how
I
to.
think their passwords are actually secure the way they're gobbledygook.
Yes, but we on the way to church Wednesday night when we were talking about this. Um, my dad specifically told me not to make a when I change the password, not to make it like AT&T's passwords, not to make it 48 characters long. And yes, I know those passwords are secure, but like, who's gonna type in, needs to be something simple that I can tell somebody, not just some randomness.
Yeah, that's true.
Do it as a QR code. They scan the phone over the code. You don't tell them a thing.
Well, actually, William, when you do this method I found out about to get the password off the Android phone, it gives you a QR code. So what I can do is go on their phone, get the QR code off their phone, scan the QR code with my phone, and I'm instantly connected.
Yeah, and you're going to try to accomplish all this on Sunday?
Yeah, because I still have to transfer those video files from their phone. So I'm
You
going
don't.
to.
So, do you need the password to transfer the files from their phone?
No, I'm just saying I don't. I'm just saying I figured out how to.
Right.
I figured out how to get it, but I'm still
Okay.
going to change it.
Still small related to the clock window. Yeah, the clock window is going to be big. And I think it's going to take at least 2, if not 3 more people to join. If 2 more people were to join, that would fill out Josh and Chris's row and add 1 more. Hello, the Bronx 9.
Hello.
And it's probably because we've expanded the clocks and done some things with it. I may have to work with the clocks. And I may have to move the secret code that's on there that no one's figured out yet up a line or 2, or even up 2 lines and shrink it down. I don't know. There's all kind of things I can do. I did pick up a new subscriber today. Don't remember the person's name right off the top of my head, but that's nice. I'm back to 312, so that's cool.
I'd be careful because you never know who it might be somebody that
It's a legitimate person because I was thinking things as well. And when it tells me who it is, it's a Gok Daddy Rock 13. And he's been around for a while. He's got 313 subscribers himself. I think he's got about 87 videos, and he's been around a while. So I want to shout out to, and I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. It's Gak. I don't know if that's Gak or Gok, but thank you for subscribing. Hopefully we'll see you more often. Participate in the chat, and if you want to join us on Zoom, then we can discuss that as well. Jim says he's stuck at 494 for the moment. I think that's up 2 from the last time. I think you were at 492. We need to go on and let's get you to 500 so you can tell us all about what the 500 sub threshold get you?
I've been stuck at 241.
Well, it's not a sprint. It's a long race. So, um,
And
you'll get
you
there.
know something else I thought of today. Um, if they don't want to, if for whatever the reason they don't want to run an Ethernet cable between the two buildings, I could just use, if they're only paying for one electric bill, for one electric bill, I could use a power line adapter between the two buildings. Plug one in where the router is, and plug one in the sanctuary where I want another router or switch or whatever.
As long as on the same sub circuit, Alex, it might work.
What do you mean by sub circuit?
They cannot be on two independent panels on two different services.
So that means essentially, they have to only be paying for one electric bill to cover both.
The treasurer is the one to get your information from if that's what they're doing.
He means the same. They got to be on the same circuit.
Right, they got to be on the same circuit coming in from the pole, the same panel box.
But wouldn't that mean that they'd be paying for two separate services?
Huh.
One for both buildings?
I know if they one building be the main, and they have a sub panel on the other, but they'd be on the same service.
I wanted to use both that one, but I don't have a copy of that one, so that's interesting.
Some of the switches in a panel box, Alex, if you switch them off, it might switch off three rooms. And this other switch might switch off another 3 rooms. That's what he means. Each one of those is a circuit.
Yeah, you can walk to church and see how many power lines come to the church and know what's going on. Or your dad could, or your mom could, someone could for you.
That's the reason why I haven't really done anything with power line adapters of my own, is because I've never been able to figure out, the whole electrical situation for how them things need to function.
They have to be on the same physical panel box. The same power circuit has to feed into that box. That's why two industrial buildings separated by separate feeds won't work, because they're independent feeds. I can just walk around the building and see where the meter is and see how many meters you see on the buildings. If on the buildings, as each building has a meter, more than likely there's independent feeds.
So if they're independent, if they have two independent things, it doesn't necessarily mean that they have two separate electric bills. Because reason why I ask is because we had two separate electric bills at our church, at our old church. That's the way it was listed on the financial statement. It was listed one for Village Hall and one for Sanctuary.
As I said, just ask the treasurer. They would know what they pay and how many bills.
Wonder why that was 2 different bills.
That's just the way the treasurer at our old church had it listed. She had it listed itemized so everybody know
All right,
Did they
one
rent
last
out one
time.
of the buildings? Did they rent out one of the buildings at time to time?
No, we didn't rent it out, but we just let church members use it, but we never rented it out.
All right, I'm going to show the wonderful hair one last time before I go. Can I not do that from the spotlight? I guess I can't. Hold on. I got to do this the other way.
You leaving for the night?
No, as soon as the stream's over, I'm gonna go in and why is that not? My background is still loading. What in the world?
That was the same thing that was happening to me last night, Ken. You got my Zoom issues that I had last night. You got them now.
Yeah, doesn't surprise me. All right, so there's the pink hair right there. As you can see, the roots are pink, and on the sides where she didn't get it too clean is pink. I can never figure out what goes where, but you can see it. You can see that the roots themselves are pink. Hopefully it washes out. If it doesn't, I'll go get a mask or something. And before anyone asked for the 18th time, she did want to do the beard, and I said no. Crazy. All right, Tony Wallow said night. That's the official. I got to say goodnight. I want to thank everyone for being here. Tony was first, Sam was second, Greg was third. There's no cheating going on that I'm aware of. John Aloy Sr. was fourth. Always very good to see John Aloy Sr. He said it was 60 70 in Virginia today. Robert said we should be ashamed for cheating on poor Greg. Nobody's cheating on poor Greg.
Right.
Ski Man was with us. Robert was there.
Whoa.
He needs Greg to run down and cut some firewood for him. Jim was with us. Good to see Jim. Haven't seen him in a couple days. Wintermute was there. Hopefully he'll join us on Zoom here in a few minutes. Speaking of joining us on Zoom, if you'd like to join us on Zoom, there is the Zoom email. I have not gotten anything in about 3 weeks, which is fine. I get it. It's not for everybody. I check it every day, at least once. And hopefully we'll get it built back up. Thanks, everyone. Might see you on Doug's tomorrow. Probably not, but there will be a live stream tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. And if it don't come out, I may just shave my head. I don't know yet.
You mean all the hair too?
That's basically what shaving the head means, Chris. Yes, I would start it.
I thought you loved it.
Stop in the stream. Thank you, everyone.